Here I am again, rock you like a hurricane. Welcome to a live stream with your girl Tammy, the one-eyed Cyclops. Hey, the show must go on. If you're my OGs and you watch me all the time, you know what I mean by being a one-eyed Cyclops. Although I'm really working with 1.5 eyes. So I'll do the best I can in the live chat to see your messages and all that good stuff. But you know, I'm not going to let it get me down. And for those of you that are new, welcome into the live stream. My name is Tammy. I'm an expat. I can't even open this damn thing. I'm an expat from Orlando, Florida, USA. I've lived in Phnom Penh. Well, as of about a month, it'll be a year, so I'm really close. And today we're hanging out at a coffee shop right next to the old National Olympic Stadium where they held the Olympics here many moons ago. I can't tell you exactly when. I don't know. I'm not big on history, but they had it here for a while back. It was a big Olympic event in Cambodia, but now it's just used for, you know, people go play badminton, play tennis. People take walks around the stadium. I just took a walk around the stadium. It was pretty nice. Today's not a bad day. We're getting a lot of breeze. I guess it's from the, what do you call, the typhoon that blew in here. Well, it didn't blow here a couple days ago, but it skirted the coast of Vietnam, but it was mostly out in the Philippines, and then it like sort of veered off up into Taiwan. So we just got the back wind. That's it. Hey, I see somebody just jumped in. Hello, Damad. Yeah, thanks for watching the last video. I'm hanging, bro. I'm hanging. I'm thinking positive. I just want to think positive. I've had a lot of support so far in the last 24 to 48 hours, and if you're one of them, I surely appreciate you. I'm close to my goal, well, at least 50%. So we're raising the money to get the surgery, but yeah, it's this eye. I mean, I think I have respect for the Cyclops now. I'm like, fuck it, I'm a one-eyed Cyclops right now. Oh, damn, that's good. I know this looks like a coffee. Hey, good evening, DJ Crazy Jimmy in the house. This is actually an iced hot chocolate. Isn't that crazy? I feel like chocolate. We put a little bit of sugar in it. It's good. It's good. But yeah, we'll wait for some more people to roll in, and then I'll show you the location I'm at. This is a really chill little hidden nook. I love these little cafes or like little hidden nooks and crannies. I know I got the sun coming in on me. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon right now in Phnom Penh. The wind gusts are about 15 miles per hour. We are actually going to have a cold front, guys. Like, it's only a high of 87 degrees right now. And next week, it's literally going to dip down to maybe a high of 81. That is the coldest I've ever experienced here in Cambodia. So that's like brr to me. I'm used to sweating. Catch up with your, like, so I'm going to do my best with the live stream. I'm going to catch this up. Yeah, good evening. Let's see. We got Chantha. Wow, you just got here a couple days ago from Boston. Well, welcome. Let me know if you want to hang out. I'll take you to this coffee shop. I think you'll absolutely love it. You can just, you can hit me up on my email, Tammy, T-A-M-I, at nextstepunknown.com. We can make it happen, man. Yo, hi. I see a lot of people coming in. Hi, Kiwi Malu. Nice to see you. Yo, is it Deuce Deuce? Mad. it's a very, ooh, that's a very personal question. For me to be a financial advisor to you and say is $4,000 enough until you get a teaching job depends on your lifestyle and how cheap you live, and how long you can make it stretch until you get a job. So, I mean, if I have $4,000, okay, here's my lifestyle with rent. Let's see, with rent, utilities, and food and everything, I spend roughly $600 a month living here. So divide that by 4,000, you can figure it out. Maybe about 7 months worth, but that would be like really lean and cutting it close, man. But it's doable. Where am I at? Eddie, I am currently in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Thank you very much, Phnom Penh. Kiwi, I'm from Orlando, Florida, United States. Thank you, Easy. Bailey, I don't know, man. I eat pork belly, but I don't do it on the barbecue. Like, I do it in a frying pan at home, if that'll help you out. I can't give you any advice on that. I'm doing good, Kiwi. Thanks, Ease. Ease. Hey, Knight's in the house. Hey, Knight. Yeah, it's like this, Night. Like, I have half vision. Like, it's sort of like this. Or like that. Yeah, it's like one eye is like really good and the other eye is like, you know what I mean? So, like I said, I feel like a one-eyed cyclops. I have respect for the cyclops right now. But I mean, if I'm in a good area where there's not a blare, or a glare, I should say, on the screen, I'll be able to read the comments and I'll try to keep up the best I can. Yeah, but thanks for asking, man. It's been a hell of a week. It's been a stressful week, man, guys. I ain't gonna lie. You're practicing Khmer demand? Okay, cool. Good on you. Eddie, what made me move out there? Initially, it was a teaching gig because I knew at my age, at 55, I could get a work permit. The other Southeast Asian countries like Thailand, Laos, Vietnam, they wouldn't take me because they have a cutoff limit at age 55. So, yeah, that's the main reason. That's what brought me out to Phnom Penh, Cambodia, was teach. I taught kindergarten kids for like 1 week, and I was like, this ain't for me. So now I'm just living on my pension out here, which I find is very doable. I have a small pension from the States I was lucky enough to get. So I don't really need to teach. But again, it depends on your lifestyle. Like, if I'm very frugal and I live very cheap, and I find really good, nice, cheap places to eat and everything. Like, this costs what? Well, it costs $2.75, but it's a large iced chocolate. It's pretty good. But I just came back from a restaurant, an actual Khmer restaurant, and my whole meal was $3.50. Like, I had the barbecue pork belly with a really nice sweet and spicy sauce. I bought some kind of side dessert. I can't even explain it, man. I never had it before, but it's some kind of porridge mixed with coconut milk. Thank you for the 100. Thank you. But it's porridge mixed with coconut milk and sweet corn. I know it sounds weird, and I thought it was weird, but it was only $1, so I thought I'd try it. And they call it a dessert out here. That shit was bomb. It was really good. I know, I'm looking at my hair too, like, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Anyway, yeah. And then I got a sugarcane drink. I've been in a tuk-tuk, guys. Like, my hair is like all over the place. I got a sugarcane drink for like 50 cents. So yeah, it's cheap out here, guys. It really is. Let me try to catch up. Tanzala? Wow, you're from Tanzania? Maybe it's Tanzania if I'm reading it right again. My eyes, guys. I apologize. I'm doing the best I can. Um, oh my goodness. Thank you. Thank you. You know, you guys are dropping words of encouragement. You guys have seen. You've seen the last video. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm really scared to do this surgery. I mean, come on, they're gonna get in my eyeball. All right, I'm gonna be wide awake. It'd be another thing if I was knocked out. I wouldn't give a shit, right? But they said you need to be awake to keep your eye still. And I'm like, this sounds like some kind of sci-fi shit. Like, but when I get it all done, I'm gonna feel like the Bionic Woman. You remember the show back in the 70s and 80s, The Bionic Man and the Bionic Woman? Better, faster, stronger, right? I guess that's how my eyes are gonna be. I'll be better, faster, stronger once I get the surgery done, and I'll have complete 20/20 vision. So I'm gonna be literally part artificial, which is pretty wild when I think about it. I never thought in a million years I would need to do something like this, because I just didn't think it was ever going to happen. You know what I mean? Anyway, yeah, Slava Ukraine. Okay. Alex is here. Hi, Alex. Welcome, Alex. Hola, somebody from Spain? Or yeah, okay, guys. Oh, you like the dragon tattoo? Thanks. Yeah, I through my travels, like when I went to Taiwan, I fell in love with the Buddhist temples, and they have beautiful dragon temples out there. So that's what inspired the dragon tattoo. Would I ever teach again? If I could teach adults to med, I would say yes. I think, yeah. I mean, it depends on the hours. Like, with me doing everything with YouTube and running my online business, like, I don't really have the luxury of working 8 hours a day. But if I could do a few days a week full time, or just do like maybe 3-4 hours every day, 5 days a week, I mean, I could balance it out. But if they want me to work 40 plus hours a week, it wouldn't work. But yeah, I would do it if I could. Thanks, Jalen. You have a good day too. Oh. Yeah, Night, about the insurance. No, there's no dental on my insurance. It's really just health. And she said the cataract surgery is actually covered, but I have to have already paid in and have the policy for 2 years before they would actually cover it. And I've only had the policy for 6 months. So you see how screwed? I was like, well, shit. If my eyes didn't go bad till another 1.5 years from now, I'd have all of it paid for, you know? But it's just rotten timing, man. It's just the way their policy's written. Anything severe like that, like you have to hang on to your policy for a couple years. I'm like, okay, well, it is what it is. Eddie, do I plan to move back home? You know, I never say never. I do have grown adult children back there, no grandkids yet, but right now I'm just enjoying living overseas. My dollar stretches further. I'm able to save more money here than I would back in the States. I really don't want to work for anybody. I mean, come on, man. I put in 24 years with one company. I know that's like unheard of these days. Most people barely put in a year and then they switch jobs. But I was fortunate enough to stay with one company for 24 years, and it's like, I'm done, man. I'm so burned out. I don't want to realize somebody else's dreams. I want to work on mine. You know, it's like, it's Tammy time. Hello. I want to do what I want to do, damn it. So that's another reason I'm out here. Okay, you guys are really saying in from Oklahoma. Thank you, Oklahoma. Oklahoma. I can't even pronounce it. Oklahoma. Anyway, I'm going to show you where I'm at, guys. Like I said, I'm at Thnot Coffee Shop. This is a really chill place. We're near the Olympic Stadium. Here's this long-ass table I'm sitting at. Check this place out, man. This is the coffee shop. This is really cool. Look at this nice tree. And the Olympic Stadium, see this guy? He's got a little badminton. There's people walking around here playing badminton. We're surrounded by nice apartments out here. And let me show you this. This is cute. Hello, little fishy fishy. Oh, they're scared. They're freaking out. They're freaking out. Oh, they're so cute. They are freaking out. Oh, there's little ones in there too. Yeah, look at, he's taking a leak. And as you can see, the building right next to me is actually a badminton court. You can go in there and play badminton. Here, I'll take you over here so you can see. See? Play badminton. Yeah, this is really a chill place. Like if you just wanted to get out, that's why I came in here, is just to get in the shade. Got a nice tree just to get away from the heat. It's actually a pretty nice day today, guys. It's a pretty nice day. All right, I'm sorry. Let me catch up with your notes. How's the barrier in the language, Eddie? It can get tough. Like the girls in this coffee shop, they don't speak English at all. So, I mean, they know the basics because they know the words off the menu. I told her I wanted an iced chocolate. And then I asked her, I says, can I get it? I'm going to sit outside is what I was trying to tell her. I'm going to be outside. And she just went, so it's like, I don't know, just use sign language. I mean, but most of the time you can get by and speak broken English with a lot of people here. It's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. Yeah, Bandito. I'm at a nice little hidden nook coffee shop that's outside of the National Olympic Stadium. You can see everybody walking around here. Like everybody's like just walking in circles around the stadium. Look at all these people taking a walk. And this is just a little like oasis, just a hideout. It's a little hideout out here. This guy's playing badminton. What made me choose Cambodia over other countries? Well, it's a cheap way to live. The visa is really easy to get and to keep because there's no border runs. The people are excellent out here. They're very nice. It's just a cool place to live. I mean, it's hard to explain until you get here. Now, I'm in the capital city in Phnom Penh. And, I like it. I like the city vibes. I like to find hidden coffee shops like this, and just to hang out and chill. But you can do so much in the city. Like I said, this whole area here is nothing but a big, giant exercise area. You can do everything from playing ping pong to badminton to some kind of rolly ball stuff they do. I don't know what they do out here. They do a lot of stuff. Or you can just go jogging and take a walk. Hold on. Have I been to Thailand? So many foreigners moved to Thailand. Scarface, yeah, I've been to Thailand. briefly. I stayed a couple weeks, a week in Bangkok. I spent about a month up in Chiang Mai, northern Thailand. I circled back around and went to the islands, Koh Samui. That was nice, but very desolate. And then I went up a little bit on the east coast of Thailand. There's a place called Hue Hin. It's sort of like a city, like Phnom Penh, but it's on the water. I wasn't crazy about it. It was okay, but they did have a good chocolate factory there and chocolate milk. Yeah, Victor, bottom line is your money can stretch further here. That's the bottom line, man. It's the economy. I mean, that is it. Okay, so if anybody's coming in for the first time, if anybody else just wants to let them know we're in Phnom Penh, Cambodia, then I won't have to keep saying where I'm at. I expect if you could drop that in the comments. Yeah, my income, well, now, it's been about a year since I've been in Thailand, so I don't know how I could compare Cambodia to Thailand now since I've been here a year. Some people tell me that Thailand is maybe a little bit cheaper. Some people tell me more expensive. I think it just depends on where you live, what you want to do. Like, obviously, if you're in a tourist zone and you're on a big fancy island, you're going to pay more money, right? Versus you being in a city. And even depends, like, I'm in the city, so it just depends on what side of town you live at. You can live in the cheapy zone and get a room for $150 a month. Or you can get something, $2,000, $3,000 a month. You get a big giant condo in the sky, which they have very nice condos out here. Or you can get something in between. It doesn't have to be commercial. It can be from a private owner. Like me, I pay $330 a month for a large one-bedroom apartment. Fully furnished when I moved in. That's what's cool about moving out here, guys, is that things are fully furnished when you move in. It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Anyway, let me show you some more sites here while I look at your comments. Yeah, Scarface, it's funny you should mention about the fighting between Thailand and Cambodia border, because not long ago, they just signed a peace treaty. President Trump was there, in Malaysia. Both the prime ministers from Cambodia and Thailand and the prime minister from Malaysia were all at the table, signed the peace treaty, and I thought it was done, right? Just before I started this live stream, I kid you not, I got an email from the U.S. Embassy, because I sign up for their alerts, which I recommend you do when you live overseas. You won't believe this, guys, but they're investigating a shooting and a landmine that went off along the Thai-Cambodia border just 2 days ago. And I was like, shit, I guess the peace treaty doesn't mean anything anymore, so I don't know. That's the latest news I heard, but it's not affecting where I'm at now in Phnom Penh. Like, everything is very safe and chill. We're many miles away from the border. But yeah. So something's going down up there again. I don't know. It's just crazy. Even with a peace treaty. I'm like, damn, does anybody care anymore? I don't know. Yeah, let me, hold on, guys. Okay, we've got a question. How you get such a long visa? Well, since I'm 55, that's retirement age out here. You can get a retirement visa. Ooh, that sun's hit me. You can get a retirement visa for up to a year out here. They have different lengths of time, so you can go with 3 months, 6 months, or 1 year. Um, Usually I go with 6 months, honestly. But I've renewed it twice, so I'm just saying I've been out here for a year. But the reason I'm only doing 6 months at a time is because I might need to bug out early for whatever reason. Like, what if things do heat up at the border and I need to get out? I don't want to waste my money buying for a whole year when I could just buy for 6 months. And it's super easy to renew. Like for me, every 6 months, it costs me $180 to renew the visa. And I just go to my visa agent that I know out here. I give her my passport, I give her my money, and they take care of it. And I get my passport and my new visa back within a week and a half. And I'm all set for another 6 months. Or you could do it for a year. If you do it for a year, it'll cost you roughly $300. Same thing. You don't have to leave Cambodia. You don't have to go to Thailand or Laos or Vietnam and do a border run. You just simply do it in Cambodia. And that's anywhere. It doesn't have to be here in Phnom Penh. You can be in Siem Reap. You can be at the beach in Kampot or Kep. It's very, very super easy. They make it easy for foreigners to stay out here. But good question. I got company. If things heat up, Scarface, I mean, yeah, naturally, if it's coming down to Phnom Penh, I hate to do it, but I'd have to leave. I mean, yeah, if my life's in danger, I would definitely go. Um, but even when the war was going on before they signed the peace treaty, there was nothing going on down here. I was talking to my landlady, talking to different people that own restaurants and everything out here, and nobody seemed too concerned about it. They're like, hey, honestly, they fight all the time, is what they said. And so I was like, oh, okay. I am actually from Florida. Yeah, I mean, I see myself staying here for a while. I don't know if I'll be here for the next 20 years. I mean, I can't predict what I'm going to do even in the next 2 years. Um, I just like it now. It's very relaxing. It's very calm. The people are really super chill. It's an easy place to live. There's no stress. I mean, unless there's something that happens in your own personal life, which is some shit that I'm going through right now. But I mean, as far as what's going on out here, there's no stress, man. No stress. It's raining in California? Oh my God. Oh, wow. Somebody here is from Ocala. I know Ocala. I know Ocala. My late husband's cousin, I know this is digging back, he owned like a small little trailer or something up in the woods, up in Ocala. And he would invite us up there for the weekends, and we'd go out there and do, what do you call it, ATV. We go out through the woods and everything. And we did target practice. Like, we were out in the middle of nowhere. It's pretty wild. Ocala's pretty cool. I like it. And I'm far from a sugar mama, guys. I'm far from that, man. Give you some more views. Yeah, I hear about the major wars. There's wars everywhere, guys. There's literally wars everywhere, all over the world. So that's why I'm not, until I see it in my backyard, I'm not stressing over it. Guys, I'm catching up with your messages. But yeah, don't forget to give this live stream a thumbs up. I see we've got 20 thumbs up so far. That's pretty awesome. Let's keep it going, guys. That's another good question. Do I miss America or am I over it? You know, I miss America for all the right reasons. The memories of growing up in Florida, hanging out around the beaches in Tampa Bay. My grown kids, they're currently, one's in Orlando, the other one's in Lakeland. So I miss it for the right reasons. I don't miss it for the wrong reasons. And you know what those are. We don't need to go into detail. And they don't have those problems out here. So, yeah, can't say I miss it at all. Not that much. Let's see if I missed any of your questions. Well, it looks like we caught most of them. I don't know, I'm gonna go backwards a little bit. But thank you for joining the chat. If you guys are new and don't know who I am, my name is Tammy. I'm an expat from Orlando, Florida, and I'm currently living in Cambodia. Let me know if things are working out. Oh no. Keeps repeating. Okay, can you see me now? Can you see or hear me now? SOS. SOS. Starting to come back a little. Okay. Sorry guys. I was actually running off their their Wi-Fi here. I'm back? Cool. Sorry. I'm just sitting here talking to myself. And I was seeing everybody disappear, and I says, well, I guess I lost them. You didn't hear my plug? Damn. Now, what I was saying before I lost you is that I help people relocate to Phnom Penh, Cambodia. So if you're interested in that, check out my website, nextstepunknown.me. Click the services tab. I'd be happy to help you get your feet on the ground here in Cambodia. So yeah, that's my plug. And I'm sticking to it. What's my channel about? Gabriel, my channel, it's a mishmash. When I first started the channel 2 years ago, it was all about solo traveling. So for about 2 years, I traveled all through Southeast Asia, parts of the Middle East, Eastern Europe, a little bit of America when I went back. And then I swung back out here to Cambodia, where I've been here for a year now, and I'm just living here in Cambodia. No more traveling. So yeah, my older videos are about my travels. My newer videos are about living in Cambodia. But it's all travel related, okay? If that helps out. All right. That's a good question. I am a retired immigrant. When you say expat, that just means you no longer live in your country. You're an expatriate, you are living outside your country. Now, I haven't given up my citizenship. I still have my US passport, I have my US citizenship, but I haven't lived physically in the United States for about 3 years. So I think I could still call myself an expat. But I am a foreigner and I am an immigrant. I'm all three. I'm all wrapped up in one. Am I afraid to be doing it solo? No. How much money? Again, it depends on you and your lifestyle. I mean, as far as traveling, it's going to take some money, but I still was able to make it work. I cashed out my 401k. It's not like I'm some rich bitch, okay? I cashed out my 401k to make this dream happen, and the money lasted me 2 years. But I lived on roughly $1,500 a month between my airplane tickets, my Airbnbs, and just ground transportation, visas, and food. I did it for $1,500 or less, depending on the country, and I made my money stretch for 2 years. So figure that out. Figure that out. Add that up. Yeah, I did it the legal way, Captain. Captain Cheeseburger, I like that. Cheers to you. Cheers to you on that, Captain Cheeseburger. This guy's having a good time on his phone. Good questions, guys. What difference in the cost of living there, Peggy? What's the difference in the cost of living? Okay, well, depends on what you're asking about. Like, for instance, this is a giant tall cup of iced chocolate. I didn't get a coffee, I got a chocolate milk, and it was $2.75. But where I was earlier today, I got a large drink, actually it was this tall, and it was a sugarcane juice, and it was 50 cents. Actually, honestly, I like the sugarcane juice better than the chocolate, but I was like, I didn't really want coffee because I didn't want to be buzzed out. Because some of this coffee hits out here, guys. Like, if you're not used to drinking it all the time, it'll make you buzzed all day. It's crazy. Yeah, good question. Am I dating out here? No. I'm not dating out here, guys. And no, I'm not on a rich side of town. I mean, this is a nice side of town. This is near the National Olympic Stadium. And they keep it really nice out here because a lot of foreigners do come out here and visit. But there's a lot of locals out here too. So I would say it's more like middle class. It's not poor. I mean, you're not going to see tin shacks out here, but you can see that on another side of town if you want. But as far as the question about it, do I feel safe out here going solo? Heck yeah. I mean, I've been traveling solo all over the world, and I felt safe. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, there's only a couple times where it was a little sketchy, but that was only because I had people come up to me that were trying to sell me something. You know what I mean? Like this one time, I'll tell you a story. I was in Tirana, Albania, the capital city, right? And I just got out of a church, okay? You would think of all places, a church to get hit on by somebody. I'm coming out of a church in broad daylight. This is middle of the day, like right now. And I'm all, churched up. I'm feeling good. I saw God, Jesus, amen. So I'm walking out and I'm just taking a nice stroll. There's nice trees and I'm enjoying everything. And all of a sudden, this dude comes over on my left shoulder out of nowhere. And he starts rapping to me. And he's walking with me. I don't know, who is this guy? So he starts giving me the history of Toronto. And this is what they do. They start telling you things that you don't want to know, and then they expect you to pay them for their time. Sort of like a scam thing. They do it all over the place. So he's like rapping. He's telling me the story of Toronto and, the wars and all this stuff. And I had to stop him. I said, whoa. I stopped. I said, dude, no disrespect, but I don't need a guide. And I'm not going to pay you any money for this. I know he got it. I know he spoke some English because he was talking to me in English. And he goes, oh, no, I'm not that guy. I'm like, okay. So I kept on walking, right? So he's still telling me the history of Toronto. And I'm like, I gotta lose this dude. Like, he's not going away, right? So what you do, this is my advice, find a cafe or a restaurant. Get ready to walk in and say, hey, I'm thirsty. I'm going to go inside and get me a drink. You want to tag along? You want to get a drink? And they'll bug out. The guys split just like that because they don't have any money, right? So I just started walking into the restaurant. I turn around, the guy completely started running the opposite direction. So I'm looking like this out the restaurant, waiting for the guy to take off the opposite direction. And then I just simply went out the back door and went the other direction down the sidewalk. That's like one of the rarest things that happened to me, but it was a little scary. But then I was like, this guy's just after, he wants some money. He wants money for his time. And a lot of them they don't take no for an answer. So you have to physically get rid of them. You got to shake them off of you. And that's the easiest thing to do. I had to do that in Bali too, but this time it was a woman. It was a local woman out there that was trying to get me to go to her shop along the beach. And I kept telling her no, and she wasn't taking no for an answer. And I did the same thing. I dipped in a restaurant and she took off. So that it works every time because they're not allowed to solicit inside the local restaurants. Yeah, I know. I'm rambling on. Okay, let me check your stuff here. Salman says hi. Okay. Well, Snai, hello. I'm looking back. You can talk to me. Ask me a question. And I'm here. Ask me a question. But yeah, Eddie, to answer your question, I am not dating out here. I have no intention of dating. I don't know what the dating scene's like. Gabriel, I will not get attacked by monkeys. There's no monkeys in the city of Phnom Penh, at least not here. Skeeter, good question. My visa, did I purchase my visa prior to arrival? Or can you do that in the country? You can do both, okay? Here's what I recommend you do. If you're just coming here to explore the area, okay, or even if you are coming in here to live, let's say you're coming in here to explore, get boots on the ground, right? But then you're booking out maybe in 2 weeks or so. You might want to just go online and book what's called an ordinary visa or an e-visa, or they call it a business visa. It's all the same. Book it online. Or you can wait till you get to the airport in Cambodia and you can get a visa on arrival. But the difference between the two is number one, time, and number two, cash. And I'm talking clean dollar bills. If you do it online, of course, it's all digital. You can pay by credit card. You get your visa like sort of on email. You can print off a copy of it, put it in with your passport, plus keep it on the email, and then you go to Cambodia and just show immigration when you come in, right? But if you get it on arrival, you better have exactly $35 to $40 in clean, crisp USD money, because immigration does not take torn or damaged US dollars. So if it's not crispy clean, they're not going to take it. And if you don't have exact money, they usually won't give you change. So if it's 35, I don't know how much, I mean, I think it was like 32 plus they charge tax. I think it was 35 when I came in. It might be up or down by now. But if you give them exactly $40, they may not give you change. So just be prepared for that and make sure you have enough, you have the crisp dollar bills. And the other thing is time. Let's say you just flew all the way from the United States like I did, and you've been flying in the air for 3 days straight, and you're tired. Now you got to stand in an immigration line that may go fast depending on the time of day, or it may be super, super backed up and out the door, and you're going to be standing there for hours. I mean, it's a luck of the draw, so it depends on what you want to do. I personally would recommend you do it online and save the hassle of trying to get the crisp dollar bill and waiting in line when you get to the airport. I just think it's easier if you do it online. Good question. Good question. All right. Yeah, we're hanging out. We're hanging out at the coffee shop. Let's see what else you guys got. Patrick Dyson, where did I fly to? Well, right now we're in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. It's a nice little coffee shop right here. This is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Hi, enter 10. Teo, what's Cambodia like? Oh man, it's super nice. I have no problems out here. I've been here almost a year. It's really, really chill. It's a very nice little coffee shop, very chill. You're welcome, Skater. Hey, well, if you come into town, look me up. I'd be happy to take you out to a nice restaurant. Yeah, a lot of people like Vietnam and Thailand, and I don't blame you. I've been to Vietnam and Thailand, Teo, and yeah, it's really preference. Oh, Patrick Dyson, you're in the Philippines? Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Never made it to the Philippines. Enter 10, I have no idea about that situation. Am I working out here? No, I'm retired, Eddie. I just do YouTube. Run my business online. Yeah, isn't that wild, Eddie? Things are really, really opening up out here. Yeah, this is really pretty out here, guys. I just thought I'd let you see this instead of looking at my face all the time and get to your questions. Okay, so if you're trying to figure out where I flew from, Patrick Dyson, I'm not sure about your question, but I'll try to answer it best I can. The second time, when I came from my daughter's house, she lives in Orlando, Florida, so I had to book a flight out of Orlando to Chicago, right? Then the next flight was from Chicago, Illinois to Hong Kong. Stayed overnight at the Hong Kong airport, flew out the next day from Hong Kong to Phnom Penh. So yeah, 1, 2, 3 flights. Each one I purposely set it up where I could spend the night at a hotel, because I don't do well sleeping in an airport for a couple hours and try to catch the next flight. So I just did the layovers in 3 separate places. But yeah, that's how I got here, man. That's how I got here. Good question. Okay, let's see if we can pick up some more of your stuff. Really, Patrick? Okay, that's nice. Like I said, I never made it to the Philippines. I was close. I made it into Vietnam, and I was in the Da Nang area, or what they call Hoi An, Hoi An, Hoi An. And I was trying to book a flight from Vietnam directly into Manila, which is like literally right over the ocean. But for some reason, they had no flights at that time, and they wanted to fly me all the way back to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, and then bounce me out to Manila. I was like, that's too much, man. That's too much time, too much bullshit, too much money. So I skipped it. So I have yet to go to the Philippines. It's on the bucket list. I'll go there eventually. I'll go there eventually. Let's see what else you guys got. But yeah, we got a lot of people walking now, guys. Look out here. It's a lot of people walking. Oh, really? I have no idea if they're at war with Afghanistan. I haven't heard anything about it. Okay, you're asking what business? Well, it's my own business. So like I said, I have my own website online, nextstepunknown.me. I sell Cambo merch. I help people relocate to Phnom Penh, Cambodia. So that's my business right now. And it's a small business, and it's not even a year old, but it's growing. And yeah, and I'm just living and working out here and just retired. And, you know, as I tell people, when you come in here, even if you just want to meet up for a coffee and have someone to talk to from the United States, I'm available. Just hit me up on my email, Tammy, Tami, at nextstepunknown.com. And, you know, we can meet up for a cup of coffee, spend an afternoon together, maybe have a lunch. I could show you, you know, different parts of the city that you might be interested in. You'd be surprised. There's a lot of places out here that will really, really surprise you. It's really beautiful, really nice. Teo, is it the rainy season? We're at the end of the rainy season. In fact, it's getting ready to stop. Probably officially by next month. Oh yeah, the sun's starting to go down. This is really pretty. Officially next month, it should be over with. Lastina Room, we are currently at Thnot Coffee, if I'm saying it right. Thnot Coffee. In Cambodia. Did I go to Halong Bay? No, I didn't, Dyson. I didn't go to Halong Bay. Yeah, Teo. I don't know anything about Africa, but I'll tell you what, Asia's really cool. Really cool. I like Asia. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the view. This is pretty cool. Yeah, coffee would be cool, or even a chocolate milk. So yeah, I'm glad you guys are chilling with me. This is a very nice place. Very nice place to hang out. Man, I'll tell you what, there's a lot of people coming out now. I guess everybody's getting off of work. They're all out here taking their walks. Hi, Andrew Smith. How are you? Hey, hey, hey. What you say? Welcome to Cambodia. Judah. But yeah, going back to your thing, Teo Dan's, Asia versus Africa. Like I said, I've never been to Africa. Never. I would like to see maybe Morocco or Egypt, maybe South Africa. But it's not really high on my bucket list, you know what I mean? But Asia has always been on my bucket list. And since I've pretty much traveled to all the Southeast Asian countries, I mean, I haven't seen everything in every country, but I've hit the highlights of each one. And I really dig it, man. I like the way the people live out here. I like how chill everybody is. I like the community and the family environment. It's just, it's really cool. It's really cool. Oh, thank you for the hearts. Yay. Okay. Clark International Airport. Okay, in the Philippines. Okay, Eddie. Yeah, it's 1 a.m. You need to go to bed. Good night. Thanks for joining. Hi, Daryl. Nice to see you. Patrick Dyson, Thailand and Cambodia are on your list. Yeah. I don't think you would not like it. Then again, depends on where you go and what you do. But it's just so nice. Like, look at the breeze out here right now. You see the trees moving? See people just walking around and chilling. That's super nice. Oh. Somebody's in from Argentina. That's cool. Hello, Argentina. Clark International Airport and avoid the Manila traffic. That's good to know because I don't know nothing about the Manila traffic. Yeah, so we're just hanging at a nice little coffee shop near a badminton shop. You know, yeah, they play badminton out here, guys. Really cool. I love this. I love how they got this all decorated. Got a fly hanging on me. Isn't this cool? Really, really cool. Let me see if I missed any of your other questions. I'll go back a little bit so you can catch the view out here. I smell somebody cooking out here. Smells good. Captain Cheeseburger, you worked in Jamaica for 90 days? You weren't buying their CDs? That's cute. Yeah, they're playing actually badminton. If you can see them out here, they're playing badminton. Yeah, it is pretty pretty. I mean, it's pretty pretty. It's nice out here. Manila traffic will drive you crazy. I ain't gonna lie, the traffic out here ain't, I mean, it can be pretty wild out here, especially about this time, 4:30, 5 o'clock. You know, my battery's starting to die, guys. But yeah, I'm probably gonna have to call the ball pretty soon. Let me finish my chocolate drink here. It's been a long time since I've had an iced chocolate drink, but it wasn't bad. But yeah, thank you for everybody who's joined the live stream and giving it a thumbs up. I appreciate you. Thank you for the newbies that have swung through. I appreciate new blood in the stream. And thank you for all the OGs that have come through. You know, I appreciate you too. And after the live stream, I'll have the donation link in the description that you can check out. If you know my story, my last video, if you don't, check it out. It'll explain to you why I'm raising money. I won't go into it here, but we're trying to stay optimistic and fight the good fight. Yeah, have a good evening, everybody. You too, Patrick Dyson. We'll talk to you later. Peace out.